6'7", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. 6'4", number 24, Norman Powell. Standing 6'5", number 14, Tyler Heath.
We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
And the Clippers starting five. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Garland. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the center position. Now, here's MP. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Leonard. Now the Clippers with it. Over in the corner, Mathurin. From outside, off the mark. MP against Leonard. MP kicks to Hero. That one misses. Mathurin with some nice defense. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now here's Jones. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Adebayo. Banked in off the glass.
Well, this guy is giving all his energy on every possession. Those are just hustle points from Bam. He got the board and he converted it into 2 points.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Outside Garland. Now Mathurin launches a three. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Garland against MP. Outside, Adebayo. There's Hero with the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
A long and tiring game, made worse especially by the fact they ended up in the second overtime falling short, which can be a real morale killer.
Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Wiggins outside. Mathurin against Hero. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Powell. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for John Collins.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Just moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were able to chat. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Jones, following the basket by MP. And here's Leonard from three. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's Jones. Offensive rebound. Ware kicks to Jones. Back to Ware. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 3. Outside Leonard. Back to Garland. Pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by MP. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Out to the right wing. Here's Larson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat. And with a whole new group out there. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Taking a look at Los Angeles. In the forward slots, we'll see Leonard and Collins. Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the center.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Nailed from three-point land.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
And last season, the Heat trading away Jimmy Butler. Tim, that ended a memorable stretch with some terrific wins.
Yeah, playoff Jimmy emerged in South Beach, a trip to the finals in 2020 as a 5 seed, and again in 2023 as an 8 seed. Underdog runs that highlighted this team's competitive will.
Here's Collins. Following the basket by MP. Outside Leonard. Inside. Tries from 7. And the basket by Conan Niederhauser.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
There's the pick. From 13. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Garland against MP. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. MP, the triple is down the hatch.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Garland against MP. Mathurin for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
3.
Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Jones looking for an opening. It's MP attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 13.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Los Angeles Clippers. And that's all for us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Howell is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Jones. Then it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Here's Garland. Following the basket by MP. Outside Leonard. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Jim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
No good on that one. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Back to Garland. Pass to Collins. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Now here's Powell. On the wing, Wiggins. He's guarded by Collins. His first shot coming late. They get the rebound. Adebayo. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Adebayo's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so, MV will bring it up for Miami. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Collins, good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We have a month of NBA action in the books. Let's now take a moment to look at the Rookie of the Year list. Always exciting to see the new blood making their presence felt. He's a ways down. The Heat leading by 11. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Jones. Then it's Miller. Then there's Dunn. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. LA has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. To the middle. And Jackson throws it down hard.
With how well Garland scores it, in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
And Miami shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Jaquez can't hit. Clippers trail by 9. Outside Garland to the left wing. Dunn kicks to Garland. From outside the arc, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Jaquez outside. Hero scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Jones, no luck.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Dunn, the bounce pass. Jackson finds Miller. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And Miami making a change here. Powell's checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here comes the break. Leonard. Nobody's stopping Kawhi on that break.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Take the three. Not gonna go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
No one near him. Yeah, that goes in.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Powell outside. Outside Wiggins. Here's Adebayo.
And one thing I love about Adebayo, he is never shy about drawing contact.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Now the Clippers with it. They're on an 11-3 run.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
MP outside. Now Hero. Good on the basket.
That is a big part of Hero's role with this team, being a reliable bucket getter regardless of the situation.
Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Hero. Jones outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Oh, wow, I just can't believe that. What a costly turnover.
Here's Leonard. 55 seconds left in the game. It's Garland to take the lead. Powell there for the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Garland. Oh, strong tip in.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Miami with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Hero. Adebayo. It's good.
Yeah, they need to get him the ball. Adebayo has a ton of big game experience.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna.
MP, you were able to reach the 20-point mark tonight and help your team get the victory. Is this something you guys can build on?
Yeah, it's all about reps. A good night scoring gives you confidence going into the next game. A win like this gives the team confidence going into the game after. Keep stacking those wins up, and you've got an all-NBA scorer and a championship contender. That's a good situation to be in, and I like that we're here right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Hey, always appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.